The Psychic Awakening. Warhammer 40k lore. In the chaotic aftermath of the Great Rift's birth, during the Era Indomitus, a cosmic phenomenon of unprecedented magnitude rippled across the Milky Way galaxy, the Psychic Awakening. Often colloquially referred to as the Age of Witches, this extraordinary event significantly increased the prevalence of psychers and heightened psychic abilities throughout the galaxy. The Psychic Awakening, akin to a double-edged sword, brought both salvation and peril to the diverse factions that struggled for dominance in a war-torn galaxy. The Imperium, already reeling from the Great Rift's birth, found itself besieged by chaos on many fronts. Under the leadership of the Lord Commander Guilliman, Primarch of the Ultramarines, the Indomitus Crusade proved to be a beacon of hope, pushing back the forces of chaos and providing respite to hundreds of besieged worlds. Yet the word-bearers sought to spread heresy into the very heart of the Imperium. The Sisters of Battle foresaw the impending threat through apocalyptic visions and sought to oppose them. The Taladus system, once deemed a bastion of safety, became a battleground against traitor legions. The Sisters of Battle, fueled by unshakable faith, bore witness to miracles against the encroaching darkness. With the psychic awakening acts of faith manifested to counter the insidious plans of the word-bearers, the psychic amplification led to miracles of radiant light and columns of flame, galvanizing the faithful. The ecclesiarchy, witnessing these miracles, began to adapt to the changing times. The sermons grew more fervent, the acts of faith more pronounced. For the Imperium, it was a time of great turmoil, but also of spiritual awakening. The faithful saw in the miracles a validation of their unyielding belief, while the heretics recoiled in the face of divine intervention. The cataclysmic Great Rift, known to the Aeldari as the Dathedian, was a celestial scar that hemorrhaged warp energy into real space. The craft world Aeldari, with their heightened attunement to psychic energies, keenly felt the repercussions. The Asuriani craft worlds, already dispersed across the cosmos, sought unity through psychic communiques, only to be met with silence from two world ships whose spiritual essence faded, lost to the warp. This loss further divided the already fragmented Aeldari, deepening discord between the Asuriani and Drukhari. The webway, once an efficient conduit for their unity, now hindered their connections. Despite the Harlequins' efforts to act as emissaries between Aeldari factions, resentment and isolationism prevailed. The Psychic Awakening invoked nightmarish visions in the Aeldari psyche. The blame for these disastrous events fell on the Inari movement, with Bieltan facing condemnation. Amidst the chaos, an avatar summoned by Yvraine emerged, a strand of fate hinting at the awakening of Inad. The Aeldari, renowned for their discipline, weathered the psychic surge more adeptly. The path system, a cultural process ingrained in their society, fortified minds against unbridled psychic activity. The witch paths intensified, transforming prophetic glimpses into potent visions. Asuriani aspect warriors became more lethal, embodying a harmonious fusion of physical and psychic prowess. The psychic energy of the Aeldari manifested not just as an amplification of their existing abilities, but as an evolution of their psychic potential. The very essence of the craft world Aeldari resonated with the cosmic tremors, and even those not traditionally inclined towards psychic abilities found themselves touched by the unfolding phenomena. As psychic power echoed through the warp, the Drukhari felt the psychic shock waves. Whispers of forbidden power began to circulate in the underbelly of Kamara. The Homunculi, masters of fleshcraft, experimented with the newfound psychic potential, seeking to enhance their grotesque creations even further. Magnus the Red seized the opportunity presented by the Psychic Awakening to further his grand plans. The siege of the Fenris system marked the beginning, with unlikely allies such as the Dark Angels and Grey Knights taking heavy losses in its defense. Taking advantage of the enhanced arcane energies, the demon Primarch summoned his demonic homeworld, the planet of the sorcerers, into real space above his ancient capital of Prospero. Magnus then restored Prospero itself, brought to ruin long ago during the events of the Horus Heresy. Magnus sought to reshape humanity, recalling scattered warbands and attracting new followers. The Prosperan Rift became a haven for psychically awakened mortals, drawn by the promise of salvation. The Dark Angels and Grey Knights formed an uneasy alliance against Magnus's intricate designs. The Imperium, reinforced with Primaris Space Marines, faced the surge in psychically sensitive recruits. The psychic awakening unfolded as Magnus attempted to usher in the next stage of humanity's evolution. Psychic beacons flickered across the galaxy, drawing individuals with dormant psychic potential to the forefront. As the Indomitus Crusade pressed forward, the psychic awakening unfolded as a cosmic saga reshaping the fate of the entire galaxy. The Aeldari sought unity amid fractured kinships, the Imperium faced a war of faith against heresy, and the forces of chaos orchestrated grand designs to reshape humanity in their image. The galaxy, from the Ghoul Stars to the Veiled Region, became a canvas for unnatural phenomena in the wake of the Great Rift's birth. Psychic mutation ran rampant, and the veil of real space grew thinner. The psychic awakening had unraveled mysteries, unlocked potentials, and set the stage for an uncertain future. The energies of the warp, now interwoven with the destinies of countless beings, surged and pulsed through the galaxy. Rogue psychers emerged, their powers heightened to unprecedented levels, causing massive destruction on an uncountable number of worlds as planets once untouched by the tides of the Imperium now bore the scars of psychic phenomena. The psychic awakening, far from being a singular event, became an ongoing transformation, a maelstrom of psychic energies shaping the destiny of every faction, every world, and every individual. With the galaxy engulfed in unnatural phenomena as psychic mutation ran rampant, it seemed to many like these could be the end times. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then perhaps you'd like to join us as we delve into some short stories from this exciting time in the Warhammer 40k setting. If it's not too much trouble, please give a like and subscribe to become a member of our ever-growing Imperium of subscribers.